It's very rare to see a French basketball player trending, but that happened last night. And I must shoot you straight. I always do here. I've got to be honest with you. Before last night, before the trending, before what happened last night, I had never heard of Victor Wembanyama. Never. I had never heard of him before. I didn't know he existed on planet Earth. I am not so attuned to the next level of next generation stars coming into the NBA. I have never heard of the French league that he plays for. I had never heard of the Metropolitans 92. I'm sure it's pronounced Metropolitain 92. I don't pay attention to G League basketball. I don't normally focus on G League basketball, and I certainly don't normally focus on what is coming up in the NBA draft in October of the previous year.
I'm kind of right there with you, Rich. I saw some clips over the weekend of this just like gigantic Giannis, Kevin Durant hybrid-looking kid in Las Vegas, and I was just kind of like, who is this? And where can I watch this person play basketball? And then you saw it last night.
Right, and then the hype surrounding him amongst people in the know through the roof. Apparently 200 scouts were in Las Vegas last night for this G League game between the G League Ignite team, because that team features a remarkable player in his own right and a kid named Scoot Henderson.
Scoot.
And he can scoot. He's one of those scoring guards that you're going to see play basketball for a very long time. And then there's Victor Wembanyama. And you take a look at his first possession last night of him handling the ball. 2-2 game. Very rare do I talk about a game like this. It's 2-all, right? So there's 10 minutes left in the first quarter. They just tipped off. And it's just, you're watching him dribble the ball up like he's a point guard, and then he pulls some sort of a shake and bake spin move right around the top of the key, and then drives to his left and uses his right hand to go off the glass. And there was no doubt about it when he let loose of the basketball that it was going in. It was so smooth. And then you read about him, and he's listed at 7'2", but apparently he's 7'5", and that he can grab the rim, come close to grabbing the rim flat-footed, because his wingspan is 8 feet. And he can handle, and last night, 37 points on 11 of 20 shooting, and of the 11 shots that he made, 7 of them were threes. He was 7 for 11 of threes, and he's on the defensive end, 5 blocks. And he's blocking shots of people who are launching it originally several feet away from him. His closing speed and ability is Condor-like. It was, you are watching it, and you're like, what the hell am I seeing?
This is the evolution, right?
But we've seen Durant, and we've seen Giannis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but not at this size. The dude had to duck under the metal detector to get into the stadium. I've never in my life, like Manute Bol or Chuck Nevitt are probably the only 2 people.
Nice.
He had to duck under this thing. This is how big this dude's another level. He's what I think people thought Chet Holmgren was supposed to be, and who knows, he still may. This is Ralph Sampson 4.0.
Ralph Sampson who can shoot threes, handle the ball, close out.
It's as if, let's come up in the basketball laboratory, combine Durant with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and we come out with Victor Wembanyama, who has a game, by the way, in case you think he is Antetokounmpo-like, he's 3 letters shy. He's got 3 fewer letters. Yes, 3 letters shy of Antetokounmpo, and he will be known as Victor.
Absolutely.
Like, no one's going to try.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the same way, like, let's just call him Giannis. Although with that, you would be called Giannis or whatever, and you took a while for his game to get to the point.
Rich,
Victor, yeah.
I hate to break it, but
Hail
RS Consulting.
Hail to the Victor.
Let's give him a nickname right now. Make it stick.
Victor?
This is your thing. We'll give it a week. I don't know. I'm saying, come up with a nickname for him since we're not going to pronounce his last name. This
Worldwide
is what we do.
Wembanyama? I don't know.
See, I like
And by the way,
I like that.
Scoot was awesome. He had this one crossover move that I still don't know how it happened.
And he went to the left side of the. He went to the left side of the rim and then used his right hand underneath, and it looked
crazy.
so simple as
And
well.
Rich, that was after Victor had blocked one of his shots and just literally laid him out, and he still went after him.
No
Scoot
doubt
and
these are
Victor.
the top 2 picks in the draft in June. It's just like praying that they don't get injured or something happens in the next 9 months.
How many basketball teams' fan bases right now would have no problem if they won 0 basketball games? And we're a couple weeks away from the tip-off of the NBA season.
Is this what the
Utah
Jazz are trying to do?
Of course.
Yeah, 100%.
What they're trying to do?
100%.
I don't know. We want Victor up in Utah. I don't know. No one's going to watch him.
I mean, the Lakers,
Why would you say
Lakers
that?
should tank right now.
Why would I say that? How many Utah Jazz games have you watched?
Well, I'd watch a hell of a lot more if Big Vic's doing it.
Yeah, Big Vic.
Big Vic.
Big Vic.
Big Vic.
Big Vic. Big Vic's doing it.
No, I know. No
I'll watch
disrespect to
this
the
guy
Jazz.
play basketball any day of the week. I'll watch him play basketball. And by the way,
Got my man Coach Fizz up there.
Scoot Henderson sounds like the basketball version of Fish McWilliams, doesn't
I
it?
mean, that is a great.
Let's see Scoot Henderson.
Speaking of names,
Scoot
there was a
Henderson has
dude
to
in
play
the
for-
game last night whose name was Steve Hoyufat.
What?
Guy playing in the game last night. He also went viral because his
Hoyufat?
name is Steve with 2 E's.
Okay.
Well,
It's
3
not
E's,
Stevie?
but 2 together.
Yeah.
So wait. So it's Steeve.
Yes, and his last name is Hoyufat.
Hoyufat.
Are you sure that's how that's pronounced? Because you and pronunciations with names sometimes.
I mean, there's the spaces are where you would.
How do you spell Hoyufat?
H-O
Yeah.
space
Yeah.
Y-O-U space F-A-T.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
you mean so it's a
There's-
3?
it's-
Wait, Steve Hoyufat.
I just,
Yes.
I didn't.
Oh,
You
you
guys
that's
didn't
the
see
name.
this last night?
I didn't see his name. No.
and it's not P-H-A-T?
It is not
There's
P-H-E-T.
no way it's got to be fake.
What a game last
This
night.
is not
That's one of the
fake.
greatest games ever.
I had
I'm
a,
seeing
I had
the
a
name,
joke
though.
I was going to say, but I don't know if we can say it on real
No,
quick, so
everyone
I'll
was
wait till the
making the
break.
joke like, I need this jersey. This is going to be the number 1 selling jersey in the
Hoyufat.
world.
Hoyufat is going to be the greatest jersey
Hoyufat.
ever.
By
If
the
it's
way-
something you actually, if you're quiet right now, you hear that in Las Vegas right now.
It's a real thing.
We got to hope he
That's
makes it to the league.
No, it's legit.
Steve's got like a Weight Watchers gig waiting for him right now, right?
He's a French basketball player.
Oh, you fat
Deadspin
man.
did
Oh,
a story about this dude in 2013.
Oh, you fat.
You fat.
Oh, you fat.
Big Vic like what? Crown Vic?
It's all.
It
It's
was
all.
amazing
Crown
last
Vic,
night.
By the
Yeah.
way, he's going to be.
Crown Vic.
Crown Vic.
Crown Vic.
Yes.
Crown Vic.
I'm telling you guys. He's 19 and a half on draft night next year. 19 and a half years old.
He'll be 7'7" at that point.
He's so good. How good
pick.
he's so. This kid is so good
How good is he?
that Zion looks like the Zion that everybody thought was coming to the NBA. He looks trim. He looks fit.
Diesel,
He's doing
man.
crazy things, and he was doing crazy things, and nobody's talking about it right now.
He's talking about it.
I knew it. Like, people were trying to write him off last year. I'm like, he never
Zion?
fell. Yeah, he just had an injury. he
Dude,
never
I'm
fell
just
off.
saying, I
Zion, baby.
just go for it.
Did you hear Zion's quote? Where someone was asking him, now you're coming back, are you going to take it easy? And he goes, no. He goes, when I go to dunk, I want to put that person through the rim.
Great.
And I was
There
like,
we
oh,
go. Let's
yes.
go. Let's go. New Orleans basketball. I'm excited for it. Victor Wembanyama.
Crown Vic.
Crown Vic.
Crown Vic. Let's go.
Or Big Vic.
Big Vic. Vic Nasty.
Vic Nasty.
Big Nasty's not bad.
All right. Vic Nasty. We still have some time at RES
That's what I'm
Consulting.
saying. We got some
We
time.
got lots of time. We got a year. We got to, but the tank job is on.
Is on.
It is on, and the Utah Jazz got way ahead of the game.
Yeah.
It's like firing your coach after 4 games, right? When you know that the coach is gone in the NFL, you got to get out ahead.
Rich, you said you had no idea who Victor was until yesterday.
No idea. I had no idea.
Guess who did? Danny Ainge and the Utah Jazz.
Yeah,
That's why
Danny
they
Ainge.
were
no, there's no question.
That's why
Oh, of
they
course.
were
200 scouts were there last night.
know,
I mean, I'm
unloading assets, as they say.
Yeah.
and Scoot Henderson's so good. He's so good too.
man.
Doesn't he seem like that should be a Knicks point guard?
Scoot Henderson.
Scoot Henderson.
Yeah. Well, the ping pong balls are gonna have to bounce right for somebody.
Yeah, I don't think the Knicks are going to end up getting him. I think you
Well,
guys
who
are
knows?
gonna-
Of course, they won't. because I got the karma, as you know.